Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. In this video we use 3 really cool blueprints to make this walkway into a herbivore environment with an aviary in the back that isn't really an aviary, it's more of a biodome with Allosaurus. So I'll teach you guys how to put land animals in aviaries closer to the end. So first I placed in this walkway blueprint. It is really cool. It reminded me of how it looks in some of the zoos, but I really like how it looks naturally with a bridge. And this other blueprint is like a viewing tunnel inside a mountain, and I think it looks really cool. I mean, it gives a creative and unique way to view the dinosaurs. If you saw the last video, I'm doing a similar aspect where I'm kind of just putting a bunch of rocks to make the walls with like the less boundaries where we could put like invisible fences in between. I really like doing like rock walls instead of fences. I just think if you're gonna do like a more hilly park, it really fits in. So I didn't want to fully enclose this rock wall, so I put an aviary at the end of it, and I was gonna put in flying reptiles, but then I remembered you could put land animals in it, so that's what I decided to do near the end. Now I'm working on the biome and environment of the herbivore habitat. I'm just playing around with some foliage, see what looks best, not going too crazy, because with herbivores you do want it to be a little more open, adding some hills and just making it look a little more natural. I was gonna put a river, but didn't like how that was looking, so I made it like a water source in front of that tube viewing area, and it's gonna get the dinosaurs over there to get drinks, and you're gonna be able to see them, and I think it's really nice. Putting a gyrosphere through the aviary that goes into the herbivore environment, back into the aviary and out. And I think it's gonna be a really creative way to go inside this like biodome, because that's what I'm really going for, is that the outside's like a temperate, but the inside for the Allosaurus that I'm gonna put in there is like a fall, Pennsylvania, like from Jurassic World Evolution 2, like that kind of environment. So to get land animals in the aviary, all you have to do is when you go to search for a dinosaur, you want to type in the dinosaur you want. So on screen, it's the only one there. So for example, I wanted Allosaurus, so I typed in Allosaurus. So it was the only one on the screen. Make sure you do gene modifications inside the actual hatchery, because then when you go to the aviary, you're going to see that the Allosaurus is actually there for release. And I think that's a really cool way. It's kind of easy to get them in. And I ended by putting these blueprint feeders. I really like how they look. They kind of match like the hut's roof. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a really great time making this build. I like the aesthetic of having the Dreadnoughtus, Tysosaurus, Astromymus, and Allosaurus in its bubble. Just walking around, gyrosphere goes through, and you get a nice view of the Allosaurus, and then it's going to go outside and you get a nice view of the herbivores. Well, yeah, I really love the aesthetic of this blueprint walkway. It's so nice, and just with the aviary in the back with a whole different environment inside, and you have all the herbivores just walking around. Didn't go overboard. Like I feel like in the last build I put way too many herbivores in, but this one, small groups. I mean, they look really great in this environment. I mean, the 2 sauropods, and I think there's like 4 Tysosaurus, and there's Astrosaurus in there too. But with these feeders, they match the roof of the walkway. I just love how this looks, and it reminds me a little bit of modern zoos, which realistically, if this were to happen, that's what we would be getting, would be what we have in zoos, but have dinosaurs in the enclosures. And like the shots with the gyrosphere going through, aviary in the back, dinosaurs walking by, and you have the remote viewing gallery. It's just, this is the aesthetic that I love in enclosures. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it's very unique. It's a good mix of everything. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button for more content. I've been really getting back into this game, and I've really been enjoying it. So I hope you guys did too, and I'll see you in the next one.